A very warm good morning to respected teachers. My name is Dev Kishan Khatri and I am from Section 2. My roll number is 20NA 30011 and I am from Ocean Architecture, Ocean Engineering and Naval Architecture Department. For this fourth week of DIY project, I had made a protues software. Now, for this experiment, we will be using only one motor. For motor, we have three inputs, which are input 1, input 2, and enable A. Enable A is for providing power to the motor. It is connected to IO4 and this end is connected to IO6. Here it is, which provides signal to power the motor. Input 1 and input 2 are for running the motor in clockwise direction and anti-clockwise direction. If we provide high voltage at input 1 and voltage 2 at high volt, then the motor will run in anti-clockwise direction, and if we do vice versa, it will run in opposite anti-clockwise direction. As we can see that input is connected to IO12 whereas input 2 is connected to first X0 logic gate, which had two inputs, IO12 and IO8. Now this logic gate will have two inputs, and if both of them are same, it will give high voltage at output. If they are different, it will give low voltage as input 2. Now we are at IO6 at low voltage, and when we providing IO4 at high voltage, input 1 will be at high voltage because it is directly connected to IO12, but input 2 will be at low voltage because here both two inputs are different. Hence, input 2 will be at low voltage, which means make motor will run in clockwise direction, and if we provide the voltage to IO12, and the voltage will run at high voltage because 2 will be at high voltage. So the motor will run in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, here in the gate you can see. Now let's have a look at the source code. Here it is. Okay, so here in the source code, I have set the PMW value as 100. The speed of motor is directly proportional to voltage provided to it, which is directly proportional to PWM value. So I have set the PWM value at high value for now. So we can change it according to the motor in other direction. uh, it is high and the value is set as 12. So let's have check. I have already compiled it. I have already compiled the code. So as you can see, the motor is running in anti-clockwise direction. In clockwise direction. I adjusted the speed. The speed is around 9.26 PRM. Here we can also see that the motor is running clockwise direction. So let me just close this virtual board. Yeah, now have a look at the source code. Now I will set input as 12 at low voltage. Yes, here, and then I will also change the PRM value as 50. So now let's compile the code, and the code is now successfully compiled. Yes, now it's successfully compiled. So let's check using the virtual terminal board. No, so you can see that the motor is running in anti-clockwise direction, and the speed is fixed around 2.34 anti-clockwise direction. Now it is clearly visible. So let's move to my second activity of DIY. In this, I have made two things. First is the water level monitor, and the other is gas pressure. So first we will provide same input, and then we will see the water level, and we will try to control it using the level board. Have is the and the second one is the gas pressure controller. Okay, let's check it out. I have created two tubs for the gas pressure. Have this using the slider, we can adjust the pressure of the gas in bars. For the corresponding value, we have corresponding graph. Now have a look at the water graph. Using this monitor, we can control the level of the water. Here I have set two gradations at 30 and 70 degree for different colors. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you.